Yeah, what's going on YouTube? Flight simulation experience here, back for another stream. Trying to get a stream in every day now. Flying the beautiful WestJet Airbus A320neo again. Probably the last time we're going to be in this aircraft, and starting tomorrow or Friday. Wait, tomorrow's Friday, so Saturday we're going to be probably in the Citation or the Aerosoft CRJ 750 or 900. But been an absolute pleasure flying this Airbus A320neo. They just had an update, just downloaded that, and today, as you can see, we're flying WestJet here in Rhode Island, all that we landed in yesterday, all the way to Toronto Pearson International Airport. Should be a good one. Hour and 30 minutes, I believe, is the route in time. And as you can see, our ground crew is just getting ready, loading in the luggage, as well as our Sky Chef's people loading in the food. And we got our external power truck here, so let's jump into the pit and get to our routine. So let's first go ahead and remove that. Alright, so BAT 1, BAT 2 can come on, external power, and 1 nav, 2 nav, 3 nav, crew on, emergency exit lights on, no smoking, BAT seatbelt sign on, standby compass can come on, and go ahead and fire up master. Let's go to the APU page, which it's already on. Turn on some PFD, primary flight display, and the ND ECAM systems can be lit up as well. And our flap is open. Go ahead and fire up that APU. Let's get our first officer as well. Get him on airport, and I also like him on plan. I just like it better for him. We're going to come down over here, make sure our throttle's in the idle position, and everything else here looks good. We are on VATSIM today. We are connected. Don't have any online ATC right now. We are connected though. Alright, so this is Unicom, and let's take this before I always forget the altitude indicator here. Let's go to 34,000 feet, And we're going to come down here, fire up our electronic flight bag, take a sip of our coffee, and let's start our passengers as well. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to link in SimBrief flight plan. As you can see, Kilo Papa Victor Delta to Toronto, Charlie Yankee Yankee Zebra. And we have no numbers here. Interesting. Well, once again, fly-by-wire set on the experimental mod. There are bugs, so this could be a bug that we have no information here. Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe it'll populate in a minute. But as right now, we're going to put in our altimeter 1010. Cool. Okay, now we can go up here, and APU is available. Pilot heats can come on. APU available is now on, and the external power can go bye-bye, and we could take our truck, the power truck, and tell him that he can leave now, which he is leaving. Okay. Now we're going to come on down here to our NITREF page, and we're going to go to our Navigraph charts, sitting on the ground here, and we are at Kilo Papa Delta Victor. Kilo Papa Delta Victor, Kilo Papa Delta Victor, 2CYYZ is Toronto. CYYZ, beautiful. Now we're going to enter that in there. What do you mean not in database? What are you talking about? What did I miss? KPDV, KP. Oh, I see. I always get stuff mixed up. KP. It's a Victor Delta. And CYYZ. All right. So go back to return here, and we're gonna align that. Confirm, and we're going to go. Let's go to this guy. Let's get us on doors so we know just our cabin doors open. Let's go to return here, and we are Air Canada ACA 6827. Cost index 46. Cruise 340 today. Now, what we need to do is we need to go over here, get our fuel predictions in. I want to have a heavy flight today, like we did yesterday, so let's go ahead and fill this guy up quite a bit. Even though this is way more fuel than we'll ever need, we're going to go to the fast, because this is going to take almost 20 minutes if it was real. And what we're also going to do is we're going to make sure that we are very heavy on our payload as well. Okay. Zero fuel weight will calculate, and we're going for 18.1 on our fuel, and go to flight plan, back to Navigraph, KPVD. We're gonna plan for the departure out of runway, what runway is it? 23. Wow, runway 23 and arrival runway 23. Okay. Runway 23, insert that. We're going direct to put, PUT. That's pretty easy. 23 nautical miles away, obviously. Then from put, we're going direct to CTR. I believe you gotta do it down here. CTR 76 nautical miles away is what we want. From CTR, PONCT. PONCT. From this waypoint, we're going on to an airways. So we're going to click on that, go to airways from Pont Queen 935. Let's see if it knows it's not in there. I don't know. Yeah, the system doesn't recognize this airway. Quebec 935. That is correct. Try it again. Quebec 935. Enter. Waypoint mismatch. It says from Punk. See, from P-O-N-C-T, P-O-N-C-T. So that is correct. Okay. Guess the next, we're gonna have to dismiss that. Fabin is the next waypoint. Fabin. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I don't think I am. Some front. We're going to Fabin. From Fabin. Well, we have an airway here. Let's see if we can get this one in. Queen or Quebec. Back to Quebec 935. Let me see if it takes it there. Alright, let's try something else.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you
Oh, I
aboard
think
our
I see
flight.
what happened.
When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bins. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please
Direct to put, direct to CTR, direct to Pont.
If the overhead bin is
From
full, please
Pont.
make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Yeah. It's just not recognizing it, so okay. So from, we're not gonna worry about it too much. Now let's just go to our arrival here, and let's ILS 23. We're gonna try for ILS 23, the Ling 3 arrival. On the Ling 3, which is that one, we'll confirm it. Ling's 3, and Wozy is our transition. Wozy, which who knows if it's even in here? It is right there. So from Fabin to Wozy. Onto the arrival, which all looks pretty good. Then we got a manual here. We'll just clear that for now. We have to clear this first, which is that guy. Then we'll clear our disco there. Back up to the flight plan. Alright, so wow, we got some jaggedy ass shit going on here. So let's go to plan. That looks interesting. So put to CTR. Just gonna clear this, whatever the hell that is. Clear that. Okay, so that's what that was doing. Cool. Just back to start. So direct to put. Direct to CTR, Pont, Fabin, Wozy, Istan, Ling, Youth, Bimbo, and then on for our arrival to turn around here into runway 23. Calvi is our fix for the approach, I believe 3,000 feet. Beautiful. Go back to our performance. We are heavy today. Flaps 2 definitely up 1.4, excuse me, 1.2. We are not going to flex today because actually if we do a flex, let's do 39 degrees. It's 4 degrees now. And let's also 18,000 feet on the transition. V1 122, V2 123, and V2. So rotate is 123 and V2 is 127, 18,000 here. All right, let's move this up to 1.2 because I always forget that. That's good, about right there. And get this guy on plan, which he is there. Beautiful. And let's go here and we'll go to arc. And beautiful. All right, let's go over here to our Navigraph charts and let's look at our airport where we are sitting on the ground at. And we can go to taxi charts, runway 23, which is right here. So what we'll do is we will face north and we will taxi via Tango, November, Mike, Alpha 23, depart out this way. Beautiful. Alright. See if we have any VATSIM. I need to put up a VATtastic, which I don't believe we do, but let's just double check here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any VATSIM whatsoever. I'm the only one sitting on the ground here. Yep, okay. Alright. Fuel's in. Operational flight plan overview. Flight director's on. And let's turn this to on position. TA. Go ahead and clear this guy to 7,000 for right now.
Know when you are.
Ident. Great. Let's come up over here. Let's remove the jetway. Tugkai can come up.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 6827 with service to Toronto. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 21 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure.
Fuel pumps can come on.
Secure doors for departure.
Beacon light. Everything else here looks pretty good. 34 managed speed. This is all in managed mode. That should have been started already. Let's get to flight plan here. Cabin door should be locked. And let's go ahead and kill our parking brake, and we are ready to be pushed back with engine start. Alright. Engine crank can go into the ignition and engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft, please refer to the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, There are sliding on the floor to guide you towards the exit. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is flowing to the mask and you can breathe normally. If you're traveling with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one, but secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life
Engine
vest
number
is
one, good
located
start.
in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open
Park
the
and brake
plastic
set,
pouch and
engine
remove the vest.
number
Switch it
1.
over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the
Those
front.
PTUs
Pull
barking
the
back
straps
there.
tightly. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the
Tango
straps, and let the
November,
cushion
Mike
slip
Alpha
down.
23. Check.
Please securely stow
Beautiful.
all personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are all in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and that includes vaping. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is strictly prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Flaps 2. Ooh, I like that sound. APU bleed off, master off, logo lights on, taxi strobe lights to the on position. Runway turnoffs can come off, can come on. Taxi light can come on as well. APU is coming down. Auto brake set to medium. Takeoff config check. Okay, we got a bug there. Oh no, we don't. Sorry. Let's go have you on. Let's just have you on fuel for right now. And auto brake set to max. Spoilers can go to the arm position. Engine crank can go into normal. And TA is good here. I believe we're good other than our cabin check. Park and brake off. Actually, wait. Park and brake on. Full up. Full down. Full left. Full right. Brake check. Rudder. Okay, we're good to go. Park and brake off. Taxi. Rhode Island traffic, Air Canada 6827, taxiing to runway 23. Taxiing to runway 23 via Tango November Mike Alpha. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, here's cab speaking. We are number 1 for takeoff. Flight time today is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Should be a nice one for you. We'll turn the seatbelt sign off as soon as we can, but we might have a little bit of bumps once we hit cruise. Welcome aboard. We'll check back in with you once we're airborne. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, here's cab speaking. We are number 1 for takeoff. Flight time today is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Should be a nice one for you. We'll turn the seatbelt sign off as soon as we can, but we might have a little bit of bumps once we hit cruise. Welcome aboard. We'll check back in with you once we're airborne. November, Mike Alpha. Actually, wait, let me do this. Get that. This is our runway here. Flight attendant seated for departure, please. Flight attendant seated for departure, please. And we're clear left, runway clear. TA. It says TA only. It is not. It is in TARA. Okay. It's fine. We'll roll with that. Kronos. Cabin check. Should have already done that.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And Toga. Toga man, SRS runway nav. And V1, rotate. And at a positive rate, gears coming on up. Pitch up 15 degrees, right turn. Flight directors. Just pitch down. Throttle climb. Flaps 1. Just following the flight directors here. Push nose down just a little bit. Taxis off, runway turnoffs off. And flaps clean. Left turn. Increasing speed to 250. A little bit of a crosswind, 49 knots. Looking good. Passing 10,000.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn
Lights
on
off.
your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Going now up to climb speed 290. Still flying manual. And autopilot 1. Autopilot 1 confirmed and confirmed. That's it. Beautiful departure. Very nice. Got a little bit of bumps. All right, past 18,000, we can go to standard here. Standard. All right, after takeoff checklist, auto brake is off, spoilers disarmed, engine crank mode to normal. Landing gear is up, lights are off, landing lights off, pilot heat on. Everything here looks pretty good. Anti-ice is not needed. And let's go to facilities. That'll work. Next waypoint is CTR at 48 nautical miles. Alright, we're looking good. Take a look. Do we have any weather in Toronto? Oh, it looks like we do. Sweet. Actually, let's see if our electronic flight bag populated. It did not. So we don't have any weather information here, but we'll get it. No worries. Let's check AccuWeather to see what the weather looks like in Toronto. I think it's snowing. Just a cold front, but nothing major. Let's see what it'll look like around noon when we arrive. Actually, around 1. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty light weather when we get there. Alright, let's see. What is that? Nope. I think I'm getting some VATSIM traffic. Nothing. Alright, coming up to cruise. And a couple thousand feet, 34. We're almost at 31. Everything looks good. Uh, 17.3 nautical miles till we get to CTR. About changing these views here, so this is 3, this is 2. I'm going to back this up a little bit. Kind of like that. So that's 3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate over here to this direction. Right into 2. So the camera won't turn anymore to the left. So what we do is we're going to Control-Alt-2. Make sure that's on 3. We go to 2 here. Now we can rotate this direction, I believe. Whoop. And Control-Alt-2 should be able to let us turn now, no? Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And maybe right about there is pretty good. And Control-Alt-2. So as you can see, we got 1. We can turn this guy around just like this. Just boom, 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 boom. Okay, so 2 is definitely... a little bumpy here. So... let's try that. So there is 3, here is 2. It looks... does it look even? Not really. Let's see. That's kind of the further extended view. We can probably even extend that out even further. Kind of like way out there. It's like you turn it a little bit that way, just about right there. Boom. And let's see how that looks. Ooh. Some bumps here, huh? It's a little bumpy up here. 360. I'm gonna go up a little bit. It's a little bumpy. And folks, from up front, we are climbing to 360. As you can see, it's a little bumpy at the altitude that we're at. We're gonna remain with the seatbelt sign on until we get to 360, see how that smooths out. Pilots in the air reporting that it's pretty nice at 360. So we'll see how that is, and if it's nice, we'll turn the seatbelt sign off and you can feel free to move around the cabin. As of right now, we're going to suspend our drink services and ask our flight attendants to be remaining in their seats. Thank you. in, folks, from up front. We are climbing to 360. As you can see, it's a little bumpy at the altitude that we're at. We're going to remain with the seatbelt sign on until we get to 360, see how that smooths out. Pilots in the air reporting that it's pretty nice at 360. So we'll see how that is, and if it's nice, we'll turn the seatbelt sign off and you can feel free to move around the cabin. As of right now, we're going to suspend our drink services and ask our flight attendants to remain in their seats. Thank you. Oh, so we got BWI tower. I don't know what BWI is. Let's take a look. BWI, Washington, Baltimore. All right. Let's listen to them. 127.8. No, that's the 8 is 119.4. Alright, just got to 360. And let's see how that feels.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight meal service. Please look in your seat back for our menu, and one of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order. If you would like to order additional menu items, please hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we'll be over shortly to assist.
I'm going to completely change this view here. We do a landing gear view. Looks pretty sweet. It looks pretty center to me right there. And then boom. I'll take that. See where we're at. That looks pretty smooth up here. I think we might go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off now. And watch, we're going to get turbulence right when I turn it off, and I'm going to have to turn it back on again.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Yes, seriously. Let's see how this does. Oh wow, take a look at down here. 100% satisfaction. Take that. Alright guys, I'm gonna step away, take a break, maybe get another cup of coffee, use the restroom, and I'll change up the views here intermittently. As of right now, sit back, relax, enjoy this beautiful flight.
departure target on Southwest 49.
Southwest 4019, Baltimore Tower, good morning. Clear to Chicago Midway Airport, Turn 7 departure, runway transition, minutes filed, climb via SID, departure frequency offline, squawk 2465.
Alright, run for 7 departure at the runway transition as filed, climb via SID, are on 2465 in the box. 419.
Southwest 4019, read back correct. Expect runway 28 for departure, call for push, and thank you for Bravo, altimeter 3001.
3001 will 6 days departure, Southwest 49.
Southwest 29, runway 15, taxi via Alpha Charlie. Uniform 1. Alpha Charlie. Southwest 2980, did you end up on Tango there? Just take Tango Uniform 1 to runway 28. Yep, Tango. Southwest 2980, you missed uniform, that's okay. Hang a right on Charlie, and Charlie, uniform 1 to runway 28. Charlie, uniform 1. That's the miss, 2980, no problem, sir. Aha. 43, Baltimore Tower, good morning. Wind 300 at 8. Runway 33 left, clear to land. Southwest 2980, departure offline. aircraft on Station Charlie, altimeter 908. able, ramp departure. Southwest 4019, pushback tail to the west.
Tail west.
All right. We are back.
To assist with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Alright, we're back. Just took a look at some of the weather in Toronto Pearson International, and looks like we got some gusting winds. According to the METAR report, we have west-southwest winds, 240 degrees at 15 miles per hour or 13 knots, gusting up to 23 knots, which would be 26 miles per hour. Visibility is 6 or more miles, and the ceiling clouds are 9,000 feet above ground level. Scattered clouds at 4 feet above ground level, and broken at 9. So the ceiling's at 9, it's broken at 9, and there are clouds down to 4,000. Those significant weather forecasts for this period, and yeah. Alright, as you can see, we started a descent.
Southwest 4019, runway 28, taxi via Alpha, Charlie, 11.
Via Alpha, Charlie.
Alright, still no VATSIM. And ladies and gentlemen, from up front here, we started a descent into the Toronto area. We should have you on the ground in about 30-35 minutes. Weather out there is chilly, some snow, scattered clouds to 9,000 feet, and it's about 18 degrees Celsius, excuse me, 7 degrees Celsius. We appreciate you flying with WestJet today. We hope to see you in the near future. Flight attendants, please be at the cabin for arrival. And ladies and gentlemen, from up front here, we started a descent into the Toronto area. We should have you on the ground in about 30-35 minutes. Weather out there is chilly, some snow, scattered clouds to 9,000 feet, and it's about 18 degrees Celsius, excuse me, 7 degrees Celsius. We appreciate you flying with WestJet today. We hope to see you in the near future. Flight attendants, please be at the cabin for arrival. Now, according to the website allmetsat.com, we are getting an altimeter of 1010. So it looks like at line we need to be at 13,000. And we're going to go ahead and put our altimeter to 1010 on this guy. Let's go to performance. 1010 on the altimeter. Temperature is actually -7 degrees. So I gave the wrong information to the crew, but that's fine. Winds. 240 at what? 14? 240 at 13. Yeah, still no weather update there. Okay. Transition. So we're going to be taking the Ling 3 arrival. So that would be under... So our star... Ling 3 right here. Ling 3, runway 23, that's what we want right there. And so at Linning, we need to be at or around 13 to 11,000. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to drop this guy to 12. And we're going to do a manage control because we're doing 25 now. So let's go ahead and do 17. Let's do 1,800 feet per minute. Our altimeter 1010 1010. Beautiful. Hold at 16 for right now. Seatbelt signs on. Wing light, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
Approach is going to be ILS 23. Should be this guy. 111.5 and 251. 111.5 and 251. 111.5, check. Course is 237. Look at that rainbow. Okay, let's go ahead and drop to 12. Control descent. 1,200 feet per minute. Yeah, let's do 1,400 is fine. Oh, wow. Man, look at all this snow. There's an airport there. So we're coming in there, and then we got quite a bit of taxi all the way to the terminal. Descending so fast. All right, holding at 12. Looks like the snow is clearing up. We might have some VATSIM here. Let's see. No, we don't. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? ACA. Here we go. So we got a few people on the ground. Let's take a look if we can put in a fix, and we can. So we're going to put in NUDEK. NUDEK. .131 on the arrival via approach speed, and NUDEK. Yep, that's what we want. As you can see, it'll be a little bit of a smoother left turn there, so we just added that waypoint in there. So yeah, we're going to coming off to the right here and then a turn around right in for our ILS. Beautiful. And we are now making our right turn. All right. Now down to youth. Youth is 12,000. We're pretty much passing that guy right now. Landing systems can come on. Landing systems can come on. He can go to the ILS. Excuse me, to the landing systems page. All right, so let's go to settings here. And let's go to the audio.
Traffic, Air Canada 745, taxiing Alpha Lima Bravo, Delta Charlie for 934 right.
Alright, as you can see, we're going to bring our speed down, and we're now going to be dropping to 8,000. So at Nudik, 3,000. So we need to be at 3,000 feet to intercept the localizer. We're coming down on our speed here. Airport is straight ahead. We have speed restrictions, as we can see, 210 knots. That's why the aircraft is managing our speed down. And go ahead and get these lights on. Taxi, nose, runway turnoffs and landings can come on. Auto brake set medium, and ground spoilers, speed brakes.
We have begun our final descent
Speed brakes into the arms
Toronto.
position.
Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Looking good. There's the airport right there. So we're coming up on 23 right here. Okay, why did this speed? That's interesting.
Reference driver cat 737 is taking off from 924 right.
24.
Here's the traffic. Air Canada 745. We're going to be lining up 24 right behind departing traffic.
2-4. Glide slope. Localizers come in. Beautiful. And there's our airport. So runway 23 is right there.
Here's traffic. Air Canada 745. Departing runway 24 right. Departure to the west.
Alright, let's go ahead and drop 6,000.
This is traffic to Canada 609 from 5 miles out for runway 23.
Woo! And take a look at that view. If you sat on the right side of the airplane today, boy, have you gotten yourself a little treat. Downtown Toronto right there. Toronto traffic, Air Canada 6827. Going to be lining up on the approach in about 10 minutes for runway 23. Toronto traffic. I believe we're down to 6,000. Yep. Let's keep it going down to 4,000. Remember, at Nuduk, we need to be at 3,000, as indicated here. Beautiful. Flaps 1. Slats out, check. Okay, this is interesting. All our lights are on. Anti-ice, don't need that. Okay, should be making our left turn. And we're going to hold at 4. Wow, it's beautiful. To avoid this, we're just going to go direct to Nudik. Yep. Direct Nudik. Should roll us in very nicely. Down to 3,000. Just so it lines up properly. Let's do that. Can't hear a damn thing what that guy's saying.
$2,500.
All right, I'm going to be holding. Toronto Traffic Air Canada 6827 lining up for the Alice 23 approach. Localizers coming in. Should move closer. Localizer locked in. $200. Flaps 2. $295 on the speed. A little early on those flaps. It's okay. There's a runway there. $285. Localizer should be coming down any minute. There's our localizer. And Toronto traffic, Air Canada 6827 on the localizer for runway 23. Arm the approach. 170. Gears down. Flaps 3. Performance 131. Down to 150. And flaps full. Cabin crew check.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
All right, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green and indicating. Flaps are full and indicating here. Speed brake is armed. Speed auto brake set to medium. We've been cleared to land. Toronto traffic landing runway 23, Air Canada 6827. Pappies, 2 white, 2 red, beautiful. And let's go ahead and record. Oh, cool, that populated, very nice. Let's do 132 on the approach, is fine. Oh, look at that. My airplane shows we are a little low. On the rudder pedals.
400. 100 above.
Check.
300. Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Nose down. Reversers. $60. Manual braking. Beautiful landing. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. To the left here. Before we clean up the aircraft, let's take a look at our
Ladies
replay.
and gentlemen, welcome to Toronto. The local time is 12:44 p.m. and it's currently about -2 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Alright, let's go ahead and kill the spoilers. Because I know that when we do our replay here, stop recording. And let's go to play. Actually, let's get... Oh, we can't fast forward it.
Don't sink.
1,000.
Don't sink.
1,000.
Get that.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I believe you gotta put it in...
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I believe that's what it's asking
Don't
for,
sink.
right?
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yeah, it's supposed to be how it is.
Sink. Don't.
Alright, let's take a look.
Traffic here now, the taxi Juliet, holding short, runway 23.
Oh, I think that guy's waiting for us.
Retard. 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 Retard.
Alright.
Retard.
Alright, let's get back to where we were. Toronto traffic, Air Canada 6827 clear, runway 23. This guy's waiting on us, I think. Alright. Spoilers can go disarmed. Flaps can be retracted. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill the landing lights. Taxi can come on. Wing lights can come off. Master APU could start up. Brake fans, don't need that. We turn our first officer landing light positions off. Go ahead and start the APU. And we can go ahead and get our taxi charts out here, which is going to be taxi. And we're going to hold right here. Alright, we're passing 15 right. Toronto traffic, Air Canada 6827 passing runway 15 right on hotel. APU can go into the on position. Engine number 1 can come on down.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 117 lining up runway 23 for immediate departure. Toronto traffic.
2-3. There he is, right there. There he goes. Wow, these taxi charts are all jacked up. Huh. Not the charts, but just the airport's all just twisted and not accurate at all. It's a default airport. There he goes. Flight director's landing systems can come off. Turn the runway turn-offs off. Strobes can go to the off position. Wing lights off. TA, we'll disconnect from VATSIM. Look at all these open gates. And we'll just go make it real easy and go straight in. Let's go a little bit more. That should work. Parking brake is set. Jetway. I don't know, maybe I gotta relaunch pushback here. Let's go to pushback. No? It's not giving me anything. No power, no stairs, no nothing. It works on departure from a departure airport, but it seems like there's a little bug with the arrival. I don't know. I don't know if it's Microsoft or fly-by-wire or just this add-on here. Okay, we can go ahead and... Oh, well. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Beacon can come off, and engine number 2 can come on down, and we can take our seatbelt sign, can come off. Standby compass. External power is not available, so we're going to have to keep the APU on so there's power in the aircraft. Electronic flight back can come on down. Oh look, it's snow now. Interesting. Yeah, pushback's not working here. Jetway won't come up. Power, luggage, nothing. Alright. And our wing light is off. That's interesting. Wait, was that what that was? Oh, okay. Alright, folks. 95% satisfaction rating. Very nice flight from Rhode Island to Toronto. Very nice arrival. Beautiful landing. And yeah, everything is good. We're going to go ahead and keep this in the turnaround state for the other crew. Let's go ahead and turn the ADIRs off, as well as crew oxygen supply. Go ahead and let the crew know we're done here. And turn the probe heats off. And yeah, we're going to keep this just like this for the next crew. Unfortunately, we couldn't have our ground services because it doesn't work. I don't know why. But that loud noise is the APU. It'd be nice if we could shut that off so it's a little quieter, but we can't because we have no power truck because it's not working. So, alright guys, well I appreciated that one. Join me later tonight possibly for a night ops flight. Night ops flight from Toronto to, I don't know, we'll see. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.